You want to talk for a minute about Reddit?
Sure. Reddit.
Yeah. So they came out with a brave new policy for a brave new world. Their new policies state that communities and people that incite violence or that promote hate based on identity or vulnerability will be banned. Okay. While the rule on hate protects such groups, it continues after a little while, it does not protect all groups or all forms of identity. For example, the rule does not protect groups of people who are in the majority.
Hard to even know what to say to that.
Well, it makes me wonder so many things. One thing is this, just one of many things that this brings up for me is majority where? Assessed how?
Right.
Does this mean that Indians who are writing from India are not protected by Reddit's new policy on hate speech because they're not the minority when they're in India, being Indians and all? How about women among undergraduates? Women are now a majority among undergraduates. How about women teachers? What about the changing demographics of the entire world?
Right.
What were they thinking? What could they possibly have been thinking?
On planet Earth, I'm going to bet you that people of color outnumber white Europeans, right? So who's protected here?
What stable context could they possibly have imagined? And isn't that exactly the error made by so many fields before? This would be in the weeds, but this is exactly the error that ecology makes. I mean, the idea that we're going to pinpoint a moment in time that is the moment that we are fighting against most or trying to recover the most, one moment, and then write this thing which refers to majority as if that doesn't shift constantly.
No.
This is so enumerate. I mean, everything else that it is, it's enumerate. Of course it is.
No, it's beautiful.
Oh, God.
It's brilliant. It's the most beautiful piece of strategy of all, because the point of that law that they have instituted in Reddit land is, you know what we mean. You know who we're talking about, which means that the crime will be attacking people who you know are under our protection and attacking people that you know we don't like. Hell, we encourage that. So the point is, look, don't come at me with your numerate garbage.
Yeah, this is Reddit winking.
You know what that policy means. Yeah. And
of course we all do.
Yeah, we know exactly. And the problem is, there is no longer any court where you can take this. Okay, the horizontal nature of this revolutionary force means there is no place that you can go and make that argument about this is enumerate. What are they even talking about? Mm-hmm. There's no one who's going to listen. And we know this in a sense because of the parallel evictions that we saw yesterday on Reddit and YouTube and Medium, and I'm not sure where else. But the point is, that was not an accident. You know what that was? That was the same damn thing. When terrorists coordinate bombings in different cities, they are telling you something about their power. This wasn't, we got lucky. This was good enough that we could do this in 2 different places at once, right? And so this was a coordinated attack. Now, what we don't know is what preceded it. What confrontations happened inside of YouTube and inside of Reddit and inside of Medium that caused this to happen? In other words, who backed who against the wall and who caved, and how is it that we in the world are now going to be left with the aftermath?